National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, laban para sa kinabukasan ay saga. Dito lumalakas, dito tumitibay, sakot ng pangarap, sabay-sabay. Walang maliit, walang malaki, basta may puso, may laban lagi. Tagisan ng galing, respeto'y buo, teamwork ng puhuhunan, goal ay totoo. Coach, ref, fans, iisang laban, liga ng kinabukasan, bagong kabanata. Kabataang Pilipino, panahon yuto, bawat laro, kwento niyang pagbabago. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, laban para sa kinabukasan ay sagad. Dito lumalakas, dito tumitibay, sakot ng pangarap, sabay-sabay. Ang liga ng bawat kabataan, ito ang laban, ito ang tahanan. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, bola mo'y bitbit, pangarap ay taas. Tara na't lumaban, National Youth Basketball League, para sa kabataan. Sa court, nagsisimula ang pangarap, layup, assist, bawat tira ay sadyang sikip. Puso't sipag, yan ang tunay na laban, laban ng kabataan. Lakas ay di matatawaran, pangalan sa likod, team sa dibdib, laro para sa bayan, lakas ay di patid. Bawat dribble may pangakong tagumpay. National Youth Basketball League, ikaw ang tunay. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, laban para sa kinabukasan ay saga. Dito lumalakas, dito tumitibay, sakot ng pangarap, sabay-sabay. Walang maliit, walang malaki, basta may puso.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the National Youth Basketball League Season 13. And we're coming to you live from Trinity University of Asia, the Dr. Henry Noble Gymnasium. And for our first game, it's JRU Bombers. And yes, and this is between JRU Bombers or the San Rizal University Bombers versus St. John's Wort Stallions. 16 under division, and already on your screens you can see the first five of JRU Bombers, and here comes the Stallions all the way from Antipolo. And my name is Johnny. I'll be keeping you company throughout this day of great basketball action, and tomorrow starting at 8:30, if I'm mistaken, it will be all about the first ever La Candula Invitational Cup hosted by the great city of Makati. But before we get to La Candula, it's NYBL first. Tip off. First possession, JRU, courtesy of Ashley Sarmiento. And an early foul given up right away. And a very early trip to the free throw for Ashley Sarmiento. Easy peasy on the first one. JRU Bombers for the first five. They have Ashley Sarmiento. They have number 20, De La Cruz. Also, they got number 28, Piayus Gloton. Number 13, Calix Martin. And number 2, Joshua Chua. While for St. John's Wort, we got number 12, Jacob Lumen. We also have number 9, Mark De Los Santos. Number 13, Zyron Siscon. We also have number 17, Kurt Salvador. And the last gentleman I haven't mentioned yet, Kurt Salvador, is at the free throw. Number 35, Dwayne Sepnio. Early fouls being committed already by these two teams, and early free throws also being given. And a good start from the free throw as well for Kurt Salvador. Same goes with Ashley Sarmiento, who went 2 for 2. But this time, it's a miss on the second. It's 3 free throws for Kurt Salvador. Two for 3. And here at the Trinity University of Asia, of course, our production team is Stream Ground Manila. And for our director for today, it is Mr. Jordan Zambrano. We get the spins courtesy of the Del Rosarios. On our microphone here for our venue announcer is Jello Del Rosario. We have Adrian Kayanan, our statistician, and Irvin Kayanan, our timer. Plus the referees of Abro. Eight minutes and 29 remaining. Early fouls are being given up by JRU, and this time it's Matt Leyva at the free throw. Showing great promise from the 15-foot line, the team of St. John. It's 1 for 2 though for Matt, but look at the rebound. It's with the black shirts. Kurt Salvador. Go back to Dwayne. Dwayne inside the paint, goes up. Rebound. Stays with the black shirts, pops it for 3. Matt goes to the outside. Coming through. But a pass for the 3, a miss. JRU Bombers. Going to Joshua Chua. And there's a foul, and that's going to be called. Number 35, Dwayne Sepnio. And a trip to the free throw for Joshua Chua. When it comes to the free throws, now both teams have gone to the free throw twice. Joshua missed on the first free throw. Attempt miss a three. Hold on. Trying to fix my headset. Okay, here we go. Six minutes and 51. Kurt Salvador. Quick triple team on Kurt. Kurt back to his hand. Oh, a turnover there. And unsportsmanlike foul. And I think it's going to be called on Kurt Salvador. That's his first personal foul. And a quick substitution as we have number 06 LJ Inlayo checking in. And on the free throw, we got number 28 Pius Gloton. All tied at 3. But foul stats are slowly filling up. In this first, not even half of the first quarter, we've already seen 5 fouls committed here. 2 para sa JRU and 3 para sa St. John's Wort. Ashley Sarmiento going to De La Cruz. Oops. Another turn. De La Cruz. Miss. And another turnover. Ashley Sarmiento. Relentless. And we already have a 6-point lead. Correction. An 8-point lead in favor of JRU Bombers over St. John's Wort, 11-3, and we will be right back. And let's get back to the ball game. And this is the first game for NYBL 16 under division for this Sunday. Live from Trinity University of Asia. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Pauling Official Game Ball that's made for the game anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Gotos. Ang sarap na di malilimutan. Doming's Diner. Thank you. Thank you to Game On Dio. A deodorant like no other. And of course, City Hoops trophies and medals. Thank you very much. Here's St. John's Wort. They are down by 8 points. The quick bounce inside the paint. A miss. Too strong. The shot coming from Matt Leva, who's sporting glasses. And a quick shot naman from JRU. From Joshua Chua. We got Dwayne Sepnio. Foul in the basket. And that will take Dwayne Sepnio at the free throw. And foul will be called on number 13, Calix Martin. This first quarter has also been a battle at the 15-foot line. This is now our 7th free throw. Well, that's a collective count. The 4th for St. John's Wort. 4:47, 13:05, 13:05. Joshua Chua with another basket. It's back-to-back baskets now for Mr. Number 2. 15-5. Turnover. Following a foul. St. John's now down by double digit at 10. Biggest lead in this ball game. Opportunity here to bring it up to 12 with another basket there from Ashley Sarmiento. JRU. Here comes LJ in Layo. Swift. Sticky hands there by JRU, getting another steal and another basket from Ashley Sarmiento. And Ashley has just been piling on those points. And substitution as we have number 32, Migs Pizarro, checking in for number 12, Jacob Lumen. And also number 22, Morris Sorosoro, checking in. And for this foul, I believe Joshua Chua will be called for it. As we see back at the free throw, Dwayne Sepnio. And 1 for 2. JRU with the possession. 3 minutes 32. And after this, folks, we will have the first game for PSAA Season 2 Junior Division. JRU Light Bombers versus Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity School of Science and Technology Green Spartans. That's game number 2. We have an 8-game schedule, of course, a mixture of games for PSAA Season 2 and NYBL Season 13. St. John's Wort down by 13. Biggest lead in this ball game. And Ashley Sarmiento called for the hacking foul. And at the free throw, Migs Pizarro. One for 2 for Migs at the free throw. 2 minutes 43. It's De La Cruz for 3! St. John. That lead is getting bigger and bigger. Right now is at 15. Two minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Off the JRU. This is a deep 3. A miss there. Ball takes another turn. It's St. John's Wort. 1 minute 28. Off the board and off the glass. A basket there for St. John's Wort from Migs Pizarro, 22-9. Lead is at 13. Biggest lead was at 15. Up and away, air ball. Bombers on the attack, the Light Bombers, and basket again from number 18 and number 20, De La Cruz. .33 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Lead is at 14. 24-10. St. John's Wort. Almost a steal. But LJ had a good opportunity, but a missed one. 6 seconds to go, taking for 3. And that is it for the first quarter of this ball game. It's 24 for JRU and 10 for St. John's Wort. And National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan, a proud associate member of SBP Samaang Basketball ng Pilipinas. We'll be right back.
May laban lagi, tagisan ng galing, respeto'y buo, teamwork ang puhuhunan, goal ay totoo. Coach, ref, fans, iisang laban, liga ng kinabukasan, bagong kabanata. Kabataang Pilipino, panahon nyo to, bawat laro, kwento niyang pagbabago. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas.
And let's get back to the ball game. You are watching National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan, a proud associate member of SBP Samaang Basketball ng Pilipinas. And we are joined here at the venue by our NYBL Deputy Commissioner, Dandan Caballero. So thank you very much. And at the end of the first quarter, it's a 14-point lead for JRU Bombers at 24-10. St. John's Wort for the first possession, going to number 32, Migs Pizarro. Migs sees, libre for the 3, a miss though. Miss coming from number 17, that's Kurt Salvador. JRU Bombers crossing the half line. Bryce Mabini going to Aldridge. Tortogo. Follow up. It's a basket and a foul for Felix Martin, or Calix Martin, and a trip to the free throw. And call for the foul will be Inigo Oliveros, number 6. number 32, makes Pizarro. Coming inside for Enigo. And traveling called on number 06. I think that's LJ. Here's Rajon Apundulan. Block there. Ball falls into Bryce Mabini. Then a steal. Oh, bounce off his foot. Makes Pizarro losing grip. JRU. They got 27 to board. Lead is at 17. Biggest lead. On to Rajon. Off from 3. Bryce. Air ball. Save into the hands of St. John's Worth. Pause at 3. Attempts at the shot. A miss. Yellow shirts on the go. Sees Libre. Coming for 3. Rajon Epondulan. 3. And that lead has now stretched to 20. Short on the 3. A quick steal. St. John, but he is in the sea of yellow shirts. Follow-up is good. LJ Inlayo. Bravely putting up a fight there, surrounded by 4 JRU light bombers. The quick turnaround shot, a miss by Joshua Chua. Off from the key, miss there. St. John's. You're down by 18. And it makes Pizarro. Ball tapped away from the hands of Miggs by Joshua Chua. From Joshua to Bryce. Follow-up, still short. Going to Bryce, nope. Quick pick up there by Enigo Oliveros. Going to Kurt Salvador. Oh, block. Nice shot, nice one there. Coming from Rajon Epundulan. Almost getting the ball away from the hands of St. John's Wort. A step back for 3. St. John's. Miggs. Boom for 3. Miggs Pizarro. 3 points. 5 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Got Bryce Mabini. With a screen provided by Joshua. And some substitution as we have Ashley Sarmiento checking in, as well as Piagius Gluton, while it seems it is a platoon substitution for St. John's Worth, with Mark De Los Santos checking in. Number 16, Alion Salvador checking in as well. We also have... Well, Miggs is sticking around. And at the free throw, Bryce Mabini. And of course, thank you to our sponsors. Thank our official game ball. That's Spalding, made for the game, anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Gotos, ang sarap na di malilimutan. Doming's Diner, thank you. Thank you to Game on Dio, a deodorant, antiperspirant like no other. Thank you to City Hoops trophies and medals. 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Almost another takeaway by Bryce Mabini, courtesy of JRU. Ball will stay with St. John's Wort. And we have a timeout called by St. John's Wort and National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan Season 13, powered. This is as a proud associate member of SBP. We'll be right back. Now let's get back to the ball game with 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 32-17. Lead is back at 15. Biggest lead was at 20. Unfortunate scenario for St. John's Wort. Another turnover that favors, of course, JRU. The tap picked up by Ashley Sarmiento. Going to Bryce Mabini, the three. Battle for possession. And that's going to be a foul. Zyron Siskon called for the foul. And a miss on the first free throw by Pius Gloton. Miss on both free throws. 3 minutes, 5 seconds. 14 to shoot. Oh! An offensive foul. On number 32, Mix Pizarro. That's his third, I believe. That's his second. Correction, that's second personal foul. And that is the 14th foul for Team St. John's Wort. Well, it's all clean when it comes to fouls for JRU Light Bombers. Joshua, too strong. Here's a Zyron Siskon. Taking that ball for St. John's Wort. We got Kurt Salvador inside the paint against 2, against 3. But there's a nice block coming from JRU. Then off to Ashley Sarmiento, a miss. And Joshua Chua seals the deal. One minute 53. Going to Mark De Los Santos. Oops. Ball will go back to the hands of St. John's Wort. And after this, folks, we'll have the first PSAA Season 2 match between JRU Light Bombers and the Holy Trinity School of Science and Technology Binangonan Green Spartans. That is coming up next. 1 minute 28. Kurt Salvador. Three seconds to shoot. Kurt. Here's Joshua. Follow up by Ashley Sarmiento. Ashley there, the second punch. After missing the target in the first play. St. John. Jacob Lumen getting fouled. Bryce Mabini called for the foul. And jump ball. And ball, possession arrow points to JRU. Rajon Epondulan, who gave us a great three earlier. Back to Rajon. Oh, foiled by Kurt Salvador. 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And that's a jump ball. With what remains is 2 seconds. And then possession arrow points to St. John's Wort. And that is it for the first half of this ball game with a score of 36-17. That is a 19-point lead for JRU Light Bombers over St. John's Wort Stallions. And NYBL Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan, Season 13, powered by SBP. We'll be right back.
Noo hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, laban para sa kinabukas ay sagad. Dito lumalakas, dito tumitibay, sa court ng pangarap, sabay-sabay ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Ito ang laban, ito ang tahanan. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, bola mo'y bitbit, pangarap ay taas. Tara na lumaban, National Youth Basketball League para sa kabataan. Sa court, nagsisimula ang pangarap. Layup, assist, bawat tiray sadyang sikip. Puso't sipag yan ang tunay na laban. Laban ng kabataan, lakas ay di matatawaran. Pangalan sa likod, team sa dibdib. Laro para sa bayan, lakas ay di patid. Bawat dribble may pangakong tagumpay. National Youth Basketball League, ikaw ang tunay. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay.
And let's get back to the ball game. This is National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan, a proud associate member of SBP Samahan Basketball ng Pilipinas. And at the end of the first half, we had a score of 36-17. A lead of 19, biggest lead by JRU was at 20. And that is 17 points lamang ang na-score ng St. John's Wort sa ating second quarter, from 10-17 compared to 24-16, which is a 12-point conversion naman for JRU. They have been outscored by JRU from the get-go. And here in the third quarter, let's see what could be the difference here. That Coach Adrian Ayubra has drawn up para sa St. John's Wort to get themselves back into this ball game. And our top scorers, by the way, we have a tie. We have Prince De La Cruz and Ashley Sarmiento for JRU Bombers, both scoring 10 points already in this ball game. So they have really gone on a shooting spree sa ating first 20 minutes of our first ball game ngayong Sunday, the 12th of April. And basket counts for Calix Martin. And it's a trip to the free throw for Calix. You got 8 minutes and 34. 38 to 19. Another foul and trip to the free throw. This time, Migs Pizarro. And Calix this time is the one who committed the foul. St. John's. Basket there for LJ Inalayo. Oh, sorry, Inlayo. And off the other side, there's another basket for JRU. 42-22. We're back at a 20-point lead. That is the biggest lead in this ball game so far. 14 seconds to shoot for the Stallions. As we thank our sponsors, thank you to Spalding, official game ball that's made for the game anytime, anywhere from 3. That is Dwayne Sepnio. 3 points there for St. John's Wort, putting up at 25. Lead is at 17. Thank you once again, Spalding, official game ball. Made for the game anytime, anywhere. Dwayne again. Back-to-back baskets. Gotos, ang sarap na di malilimutan. We got Doming's Diner. Thank you to Game on Dio, and thank you to City Hoops trophies and medals. And we have a timeout call by JRU Light Bombers and NYBL Pilipinas. Ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan. We'll be right back. And let's get back to the ball game with 5 minutes and 19 remaining in the third quarter. The lead is 42-27. Please do the math as we watch on another basket sealed there by Calix Martin for JRU Light Bombers. 44-27. Lead is at 17. And Prince de la Cruz call for the foul. St. John's. Going to Dwayne. Here's Dwayne. Step back. Miss. Turnover. Substitution as we have number 24, Johan Ferreras checking in for the Stallions. Ashley, ooh, a slip. A little too slippery for Ashley. Calix. Now we're very efficient moppers here from Trinity. Already. Doing an upkeep. Ashley. Block on his way up. St. John with Dwayne. Going to Miggs. Another substitution as we have number 55, Ponce Mamemita. Checking in. 3 minutes 25. With an Aldrich Tortogo. And an attempt by Pius, but a miss. Black shirts. Mix Pizarro, nowhere to go. Managed to release it for a pass to Johan Ferreras. Dwayne. Sepnio. Johan, no, traveling. And right after this, we'll have the first game for the Philippine Schools Athletic Association Junior Division. JRU Light Bombers versus Holy Trinity School of Science and Technology Binangonan Green Spartans. That is coming up next. 2 minutes 31 remaining in the third quarter. Too strong. The blast from the side coming from Mix Pizarro. Off on the other side. Perfectly timed and swept away there by Aldrich Tortogo. St. John going to Johan. Off to Dwayne. Dwayne, ball almost taken away by Bryce Mabini, and unfortunately they ran out of time. Shot clock violation. St. John's Worth. Minute and 47. Going to Bryce. Back to Bryce, coming off the hands of Aldrich Tortogo. Miss there from Pies Glotton. Aldrich off for 3, air ball. And they've also committed a shot clock violation. 1 minute 26. Minute 24. Miggs. Short on the layup. And we have a substitution as Morris Sorosoro checks in for the Light Bombers. As well as Drake Dahilig checking in as well for the Bombers. While for St. John's Worth, Zyron Siscon is coming back into the ball game. Minute and 16. St. John with a drop pass assist to Siren. Oh! JRU, 1 minute, 1 second. Another turnover. St. John, they're down by 19 points. This is now becoming, I'm pretty sure, a headache to Coach Adrian. A series of turnovers being committed by the guys of St. John's Wort. A little bit of absent-mindedness, or it could also be the eagerness to really make a difference in the scoring ng kanilang team, and that added pressure, causing them to commit these mistakes. They've had quite a number of shot clock violations, quite a number as well of missed passes. 15 seconds remain in the third quarter. Miggs. Pizarro. The pass. The ball taken away by Aldrich Tortogo. Oh, wow! What a blast there from Miggs from Aldrich Tortogo. What a three! It was one of those, running out of time, I might as well just throw this ball in, and it went in after what we thought was a miss. So at the end of the third quarter, we got 49 for JRU Light Bombers, 27 for the Stallions of St. John's Wort, and NYBL Pilipinas will be right back. And let's get back to the ball game. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan, a proud associate member of SBP Samahan Basketball in Pilipinas. Our first game for today, 16 under, between JRU Light Bombers and St. John's Wort of Antipolo. The Stallions at 49-27. And for this third quarter, the Stallions only managed to score 10 points compared to 13 naman ng JRU, from 17-27 for St. John's Wort Integrated School, and 36-49 naman for Jose Rizal University. Joshua Chua called for the foul. Early foul there given up by Joshua Chua. They have a 22-point lead. Now that is the biggest lead in this ball game. Going to Joshua. Right smack in the middle of the painted area, surrounded by St. John's Wort. Still managing a basket, and another basket for Joshua Chua, this time coming off the inbound. A quick steal and a straight through basket for Joshua Chua. So in this first minute and a half of the fourth quarter, it has been all about Joshua Chua. Committed the first foul and the back-to-back 2-point basket for JRU Light Bombers. At the free throw, we got number 71, Darren Sepnio. Darren with the second one. Yellow for three. And there's a foul, and that is, I believe, a three. And Dwayne Sepnio called for the foul, and that could be 3 free throws for Prince de la Cruz. Miss on the third, and Prince is no stranger sa ating three-point area as he has given us our first three-point shot in this ball game. Miss on the second free throw. Bomber. One for three for Prince de la Cruz. St. John's going to LJ in Layo. Corner inside the paint to Darren Sepnio. Sorry, that's number 17. Ah, yes, it's Darren. 7 minutes 47. Ashley, our top scorer, along with Prince de la Cruz. Coming up for three. Miss. Also miss for three coming from Prince de la Cruz. Ball down, off of the floater, off the glass for LJ in Layo. Joshua Chua. Ashley. Corner three, miss. Back to Ashley Sarmiento. To Prince de la Cruz with a deep three. Here comes Prince. Going to Ashley, off on the side. Short. St. John's Wort finally getting their hands on the ball. Our Spalding official game ball that's made for the game. Anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Gotos. Ang sarap na di malilimutan. Thank you to Doming's Diner. Game on Dio. A deodorant like no other. A deodorant antiperspirant like no other. Thank you as well to City Hoops trophies and medals. Six minutes 18. Ashley with the handoff and basket in for Pius Gloton or Pius Gloton. Apologies if I have mispronounced the name. I've been saying Gloton. It could be Gloton. JRU for the three. Short there. Coming from Ashley. But pick up. And a quick focus on the basket for Pius Gloton with another basket. 58-33. Lead is at 25. With 5 minutes and 17. There is a foul. Ashley Sarmiento called for the foul, his second and their fourth team foul. We have Aldion Salvador checking in, as well as number 17, Kurt Salvador. Sorry, that's Aljon Salvador, not Aljon. And Dwayne with a basket there for St. John's Wort. With 5 minutes remaining in this ball game. A miss on the shot. Guy from Calix, Martin. And St. John's Wort, basket in. Darren for Dwayne Sepnio. And it's back-to-back baskets now for St. John's Wort, all courtesy of Dwayne Sepnio. Joshua Chua almost missing. Managed to save the ball. Pass it on here inside the paint. Number 13 there, Calix Martin. And we have a substitution as we see number 13 back in the ball game, Zyron Siscon. Another substitution for St. John's Wort. We see number 18, Matt Leva checking in. Intercepted by Aldrich Tortogo. The ball only hitting the side of the board. And a block there by Joshua Chua, plus possession. And basket in for Bryce Mabini. Double team on St. John's. 2 minutes 50. We see Migs Pizarro checking back into the ball game. Here's Migs coming up for three. Goes to JRU. Drive, and get it all done. Bryce Mabini. Oh, what a great save and a turnover. Aldrich Tortogo. Now with St. John's Wort with Zyron Siscon. Going number 17, Kurt Salvador. That's a really long three. Kurt with a pickup. Sorry, with a rebound, I should say. And it's a trip to the free throw for Kurt Salvador. And we have some substitutions. As we have Dwayne Sepnio checking in. Also, we have number 28. Beltran. I think that's Ethan. And Johan Ferreras. $41 on the board for St. John. We have another substitution. The little big man of the Stallions, Josh Lumen, checking in. And we are now in the last 2 minutes of our first ball game. And right after this, we'll have PSAA Season 2, the Philippine Schools Athletic Association, Building a Brighter Future. The match for the junior division between JRU Light Bombers and the Holy Trinity School of Science and Technology, Green Spartans. Here's Rayjon Epundulan. And traveling call on Rayjon. And a substitution, we have number 8, Amiel Conde checking in, and Andrew Guevara, number 11. A minute remaining in this ball game. JRU gets another shot. Decides to pass it on to Aldrich Tortogo. And I think that's a foul on Johan Ferreras. Oh, sorry, it's Ponce Momita. It's going to be called for the foul. Here's Amiel Conde. Dribbling violation. 37 seconds remaining. This is clearly a victory already, owned by JRU with 64 and 41 on the board. Coming up for three. Follow up from underneath. Going to Amiel Conde. And that is it for this ball game. Just waiting for the final buzzer. Our score at the end of the ball game, 64 to 41. Congratulations to JRU Light Bombers. And yes, congratulations JRU. And for our best player of this ball game, best player of the ball. Number 5, Ashley Sarmiento is our best player of the ball game. And coming up shortly, PSAA Season 2. It's between JRU Light Bombers and Holy Trinity School of Science and Technology Green Spartans when we come back.